let's go to design a scene here. Again, I'm going to go to the brush library, and in the sketching, I'm going to use the Procreate pencil. We'll just take it down. We won't have it quite so big here. So what I'm going to do is use the blue line again, because I just find that blue helps you to give you a nice shape here. So we're going to do a little scene here. Oh, this looks very familiar. This looks like me working at my desk doing this cartooning session here. So you can see here I've done basically a bit of perspective here. Where, this is one of the things that I don't know, if you're drawing a lot of, you eventually come to meet this point where you're doing perspective. So what I've drawn here is just basically a room, and all these converging lines come to a certain point here. So everything would come to this point here, your disappearing line or your vanishing line, or VL as our perspective teachers in cartooning used to call them. So it's this, I think it was usually by an X there, so I'm just going to erase the rest of that. So this you will probably see when I remember the one teacher I had in college said Spider-Man was the easiest script in the world to draw because it was all done by perspective, which was all very mechanical, and you could just go to a couple of your perspective points. And this is a perfect example of that. And you go to this converging line here, just to show you what it's about. And that's something we might explore at another time. And so we've got some objects in here. We've got a desk, and we've got a figure here. So the door, maybe I'll just add a door on this side here. And I'll just go to the red line now. I'll just kind of clarify a lot of these lines. So I can turn the whole canvas sideways like this, so I can get that line a little more precise there. On the other hand, my iPad that I'm working on diligently, and me like I am right now, just lost for an idea. And that's I often find myself like that, lost for ideas. And, okay, so that's a good start there. And let's add another layer here. We'll find that black line tool again. We'll switch the brush to inking again. And I think I liked that serif before. I'm going to go with that again. I really like that. So, and as I touch the image again, I'm back to. Oops. And that's why we have the undo tool. We can do that so easily. Just click that undo tool just to the lower left side. You see that arrow pointing. It starts by pointing right, then turns back up and turns left. Now let's just get the inking started here on this character, and I won't spend too much time on it, but because you kind of get the idea. It's very, very simple. It's pretty fun. It's very simple, as you can see, very simple, very basic drawing. And you can add color to that with another layer here. Let's try that. We'll create a new layer. If you use your Apple Pencil, and this is what I'm using here, or your finger on the screen, you can press on that N on the blue highlighted box, and you can drag that down underneath the line down below layer 2. So this is going to be click on that and create a name for that, which is color. And this will be fun. And we can color on that layer. And it will be below the line layer. Let's just rename that to just since we're in this mode of renaming. That. And let's go back to that color layer. And here we can have some fun. We can create the colors in the background here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with something for the background, a nice yellow here. And we'll find a nice, let's see, a nice tool. Maybe let's try an airbrushing tool here. Soft airbrush. What I should have done here, I should have moved that to here. That's a bit better. Increase that. And this is just with an airbrush. It's giving a pretty nice effect here on the background. Nice texture to the whole line. And do the desk here. I'm going to do a desky type brown color here. A little darker there. Let's try that. And I'll make my desk here. Maybe the door the same color. Just a little bit of contrasty stuff there. And we'll zoom into B here. And let's see if we can find a little skin tone here. I think I can. Yeah, not terribly happy with that. I'm going to go with that because it's pretty close. So we'll just take the take that airbrush down a bit. So we'll stick with the airbrush because I really like the effect you get with that. Yeah, you can experiment with any of these tools. You may not like these. I love this stuff that you can do. When I was younger, I always admired people that could work with airbrush, but I never had the opportunity to, or I was so bad at it. I just never felt I did very well with it. But I always loved the effects you could get with it. So I'll give myself a nice blue shirt, which I'm not wearing today, but quite often I'm wearing a nice blue shirt here. So I don't have dark hair, so I'm going to just give myself some gray hair. That's okay. Just give myself a little gray hair here. It's not really that dark, it's actually quite white. But... And we'll just give the iPad a bit of a switch to it. And there you go. And that's how I'm going to all that done. So that was just pretty simple. Again, it's you have three layers. You have your line, which is on top, and your color layer, which is just underneath, and it really gives you a nice effect. It gives you like a what I used to call like a wash, ink wash, or a water color wash look to it. And for book illustrations and that sort of thing, you really, this goes a long way. I mean, think of how this would look in a book or something. You can do things like add text